Hey there, and welcome to Retirement Reimagined. I'm Tiffany Nyiri, Senior Living Specialist, and this is the podcast where we flip the script on senior living. Whether you're a retiree ready to take on a new adventure or just curious about how to make the most of your golden years, you're in the right place. Join me and our amazing expert guests as we dive into everything from hitting the road in an RV, getting your financial ducks in a row, exploring the perks of a reverse mortgage, or just figuring out how to link that smartphone to your car. We're here to inspire, inform, and give you practical tips to live your best retired life. So buckle up, tune in, and let's reimagine what retirement can truly be. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. I have a very, very special guest today, Leeza. And Leeza almost needs no introduction if you are from our city, because she is very, very well known in the yoga world and helping a lot of different types of people with their, oh my gosh, body, health, mind, spirituality. And I'm not even going to be able to hit on all the beautiful things that you've done. And the fact that you do help our seniors. Yoga is not just for young people, which a lot may think. Yoga and what you do more so than yoga is very beneficial to the senior body, the senior mind. And I think that's what we're going to hit on. Leeza is in Mexico at the moment, so she is trying to find the best Wi-Fi for herself, I'm sure.
Yes, that's
And
exactly what just happened.
I have been in Mexico trying to find that Wi-Fi. Leeza was just on a retreat, and she is now planning her next retreat. And again, these are for all types of people. So I could just keep on talking about Leeza all day long. Like I said, she owns the Yoga Den here in Corona, my hometown, Corona, California, but she does international trips. So this is one part of her giving back to the community that I absolutely love and hope to go on a retreat someday with her and her husband. So Leeza, please take it away and share with us how you Leeza seems to know just what someone needs when you walk up to her. So share with us a little bit about your schooling, your path, your passion. You have a beautiful story.
Okay, hello everybody, namaste, as we say in the yoga world. But in any world, we want to try to say hello consciously. That's pretty much what namaste means. I see you. And I got into yoga right out of high school, just like any other person trying to figure out who am I, where am I, what will I be, all the things. And, the journey is not so easy for everybody. And yoga was there for me. And I would say it saved my life, not once, but many times. Um, I did not know I would have a yoga studio, much less a school, much less do destination retreats, be a holistic healer, yoga therapist, all these things. That was not ever in my dreams. My dreams definitely were to travel the planet and get to know all the different cultures. I was just fascinated by different languages, tall people, small people, different eye shapes, skin color. I have always been fascinated by just different cultures, and so I'm living out that dream through my yoga. Had a studio for 25 years in Corona. Not always easy owning a business if you own a business, but it's been very rewarding. It keeps me fit for sure. Whether I like it or not, I have to show up. If you own a business, you know that. You don't ever get a day off or ever get to be sick. So that's kind of a good thing. My husband and I have been doing these cleansing retreats for 25 years now, which is so odd to say. 4 times a year, like clockwork, at the change of the season. And they're never the same. And I'm always learning. Yes, there's the basics that are always there, but like I just finished one, and for the first time, I did 6.5 days of fasting. I've never done that. And that's how different it is for each person. And I feel amazing. We are in Mexico. We are on a little vacation after a retreat, and we're just kind of figuring out what is the next step there, but enjoying life, because that's part of it. As you get older, if you don't enjoy this life, then what are you doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So many people I know from owning the yoga den retired, sadly, had a heart attack and died, and did not get to enjoy what they worked for. Health is vital, and yoga is at the root of health. It is the oldest form of holistic lifestyle living. It's not just poses, it is how you breathe, how you think, how you eat, how you look back on life, how you engage in life, how you look at food, how you look at money, how you look at your family, how you look at people, right? So there's something called the 8 limbs in yoga. And they're kind of like guidelines on how to live, kind of like the 10 Commandments in a way. But dressing more attention to oneness, to helping one another, to how do you have a relationship with all the food, and where does your food come from? You don't just get it in a package. All the places it went for you to be with food. You have to have it. Without it, you won't live. And so at some point, sooner or later, you have to have this beautiful relationship with food. Just like you have to have a beautiful relationship with money. And just like you have to have a beautiful relationship with yourself, right? And that's where you start, yourself. And in yoga, we do something called self-realization practice every single day. You wake up, you have gratitude, you set your intention, you focus on some breath work, always your posture. And then what I
As I
always
sit up straight,
say,
yes.
yeah, everybody sit up straight. Everybody sit up straight. People privately, I see people who have paid tens of thousands of dollars and still have not had a healing through different doctors or big name motivational workshops. Listen, if you cannot sit up straight and look yourself in the mirror, find love, and take a big inhale and exhale, you can pay all the money in the world and it'll never get better. Never. I've had people who have paid that kind of money, but they were never told to sit up straight, shoulders back and down, sternum forward and lifted. Take a nice big inhale. And through your nose, a slow exhale. There's none of this. That means you're still in a hurry. There's no. You're in a hurry. Stop being in a hurry. This is the problem, right? So
Everyone's in a hurry.
everyone's in a hurry. Everyone is, everyone's having a rough time of it. But how about we do a little breathing technique right now? Okay, I
Ooh, yes.
apologize for the glare, but all of a sudden my computer lost its juice and I had to plug it in, and there was just this plug here. So let's sit up tall. Listen, breath work is key. Without it, you're dead, right? Let's be straight. You have to breathe, right, guys?
Yes.
So without it, you do not exist. You already know that. You are a genius. You are so smart. You just have to remember it and start acting like it, right? So everybody sit up straight. So bring your shoulders up, back, and down. And bring this chest up. Lift it up. Good. Smile, whether you want to or not. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Through the nose, slow exhale. Through the nose, inhale. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more of those. Inhale and exhale. And close your eyes and see yourself in your happiest, healthiest, most successful, most loving, kind. And put your left hand at your heart and thank yourself for making time. And do that every day. You don't have to tell anybody. This is your private, personal journey that no one's going to help you with but you. This is something you could do. Get into yoga. You can open your eyes if you haven't already. Don't have any weird thoughts towards yoga. The funniest thing I get every day is, I want to do yoga, but I'm not flexible. Hello. It makes you flexible. So you're not going to get flexible and come. You're going to come to yoga and you're going to start with meditation. You're going to start with gentle. You're going to find out what's your jam. And there's many different types of classes in our studio, for example. Now, I've been teaching for almost 40 years. I started out as an international trainer and then got my own studio, taught for a big corporation, got my own studio. And it's not easy. So if you want to get your own studio, let's just talk first. You'll lose everything, okay? But it is rewarding. You meet a lot of people. You are humbled every single day. The moment you think you're all that, you're like knocked down. And that's because life is real. You know, you hear the stories every day. I've seen people come and go, and I mean, no longer here living. You know, it's tough out there. Disease, depression, it's real, but it doesn't have to be like that. So there are techniques for that. And in that, we call that the 8 limbs, which is a science of understanding your thoughts, understanding there's a big lie out there, all the commercials, subliminal messages, all your social media, that is not real. You know, even the people selling all that stuff to you, they just know you're going to buy it. They don't even do it. So just wake up, as probably your mother or grandmother said to you, wake up and smell the coffee. Now, the coffee thing is another subject.
I don't know if our audience is ready for that one.
I'll have me back someday, but if you are not, having good bowel movements, if you don't have a good odor about you, you need to change that.
Yes.
Okay. Take care of yourself. Love who you are. Come and visit me. Come take a yoga class, and pay for your health, your well-being. It should be your priority so you can enjoy your lovers, your partner, your friend, your children. You want to live. I mean, I plan on living to be 120, and being able to get up and down from the toilet. So you must exercise. If you can't do that, that's how you go down quick.
Yes.
Breathing, forgiving, loving, starting new, don't hold grudges. There's a lot to unpack with what goes on with a person's health, really. It's not just ever one thing. So what else can I give them?
You mentioned the cleanse, and I have been involved with your cleanse before, and it is 4 times a year with the seasons. And in our class, we had all age groups. We
Yes.
had very, very young people. We had male, female. We had women in their 70s.
Mhm.
And your cleanse is a natural cleanse as far as we're not buying things from you pre-bottled, pre-packaged, nothing funky. This is real world cleanse.
Yes. So
um,
everyone says, "Oh, I've done a cleanse. I've done." You have not done my
no, you
cleanse.
have not done a cleanse.
You have not done a real cleanse until you learn how to use the beautiful items that God has given you, has grown,
Mhm.
that are you can buy organic and you can heal the body. You know,
Yeah.
eating real food will heal the body. Forgiveness will heal the body. In our cleanse retreat, you are making a broth and not what you're thinking. Everyone goes, "Oh yeah, I did the bone broth." No, we're not doing
No.
that. So whatever you think you're doing, no. This is so much better. You get about 10 recipes to pre-cleanse or to go back into, because I'm trying to teach you make your food. I don't care what label you are. I don't want to hear about it. This has nothing to do with labels.
Mhm.
This has everything to do with what makes you feel good, what makes me feel good. For example, I'm 6 foot tall, I work out. Clearly, I look very north, right? Probably not a good thing for me to be a vegan.
Mm.
You understand? That's why you don't want to talk about labels here.
Yeah.
You want to talk about you living your best life,
Mm.
heal your body. It is in your DNA to do a fast. All of our ancestors had populated an area, ate all of that, and then there was no more food. And they had famine, whether they liked it or not. And with that, they packed up, left, found another location, and along the way probably ran into some animals that wanted to kill them. And that's running from the tiger. But it's because you had no food in you that all your senses heightened, and you could hear, you could smell, you could see sharper, right? Then you go populate another area, and then you have feast, and then famine again,
Mm.
then feast. You see? And it is in your DNA already. It is there. You don't have to go, "This is not right." No, what's not right is eating fast food 3 times a day. Really, it's just in our country that you are abundantly overflowing with food,
Yes.
and it is not nurturing you. It is not nutritious. We
Mm.
have in this country a very large quantity of people that are malnourished, but they're big. You can't live on that. Stop with the chips, stop with the fast food. That's a special treat once a week. I remember growing up on Sundays after Mass, we would get donuts from Winchell's
Oh,
once a week. Yeah, is that old throwback, Winchell's? Um, what I'm trying to say is that you have high holidays where you're eating a lot of food or enjoying sweets, things like that. Not every day. So don't do that. So get away. That's all a lie. So if you are young and in your 20s and going, "What is this woman talking about?" That is not reality. Okay? You have to watch what you're eating. If you're 40 and you're listening to this, if you're 80 and you're listening to this, you know the longest living statement that everybody understands is less is more.
yes.
That's the sacred secret. Less is more. And so, you know, take care of yourself and eat real food. If you could get to a 70-30 or 80-20 rule where you're eating a majority of vegetables, some fruit, most vegetables, and then some protein,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be doing great. Water. Drink great water. Don't waste your time on junk water. get very good water. There are water stores everywhere now. You can go and buy fresh poured alkaline water. So I'm sure you've heard all about this. Um, I've gotten into the water world because I got really sick myself when I moved back to America from living in Europe. And so 30 years now, I've been drinking really good quality water, and it does make a difference. And I do have a Kangen water alkaline machine. Probably bought it, 20 something years ago. It stands the test of time, everybody. You might as well do it. I'm sure you know someone who has one. If not, reach out to me. We get a little tiny commish, but that's not what I'm in it for, okay? So water,
Water.
good, real food, and breathe. Posture, attitude. If your attitude sucks when you wake up, start again.
Oh,
Go wash your face and start over. Inhale, do that breath work we did at the beginning. And you have to tell yourself, just like you lie to yourself anyways. So you might as well say, today is going to be a great day. I am an amazing woman or man. I am abundantly overflowing in love, peace, brilliance. Joy comes to me easily. Money comes to me easily. Health is abundantly overflowing. You have to speak this way. You have to teach a new language and make time to look at people and say hi. Even if they go, hey, are you looking at me? You have to take time to say hi. Let me get the door. Let someone go ahead of you. So that day comes when you're really busy or late, someone will let you go ahead.
yes.
But we need each other. We are better together than we are apart. This has nothing to do with religion.
No.
Okay?
No.
That if you don't have abundance in everything, then you're in the wrong belief system. We should all be together. This is a science of chemistry. And you are the boss of this chemistry set. Okay? Raise the vibration in you, around you, and then it affects the planet. Be in gratitude. Gratitude is the place of crossing the river. Gratitude is when you're in gratitude, that's where change happens. Without it, without gratitude, you don't know, because you already know gratitude means you said thank you, right? That means it already happened, right? So if you set your intention to have this amazing day and you visualize all these things and you have a moment of gratitude, then you're believing in universe, God, creation, whatever your word's going to be. Doesn't matter. Let's keep the names out and just understand when you get to the place of gratitude, that is the door of receivership.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Leeza, for your time and your words and your gift. I feel like this is a gift that you found, thankfully, early in life, and you've been spreading breathing techniques, all these beautiful techniques to the world because you've traveled the world, and everyone that you meet has been given a little bit of your gift. And we've got a little bit of your gift today, and I am very, very grateful for that. And I thank you for taking time out of your day. I know you and your husband do need some downtime, but I know the listeners are going to appreciate your words and your vision for a healthy body and a healthy mind and the simple things we can do every day
Yes.
to make our home life better, our work life, our kids, our grandkids, those around us. And I just appreciate you so much. Thank you.
And I appreciate you and thank you. And may we all raise the vibration and be healthier and happier.
Thank you, Leeza. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. You can learn all about Leeza and the Yoga Den and her international studies and teaching. She teaches yoga how you can be a yoga teacher. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to put the links in, and you will have everything you need to communicate with Leeza. You guys take care.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in to Retirement Reimagined. I hope today's episode gave you some great tips to elevate your retirement. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you found our discussion helpful, please leave a review. It helps others find the podcast too. Curious about how to unlock new financial opportunities in retirement? I'd love to chat and explore how we can make your golden years even brighter. Until next time, I'm Tiffany Nyiri. Keep reimagining.